Shalom Akim. All praise and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders of GMS and honors and salutation to you brothers doing the work in truth and sincerity. And it's going to be just a short video concerning this devil that people call Pope Francis and you Roman Catholics. I'm going to define the definition of Catholic and basically just go into a little bit about what this devil said. You know, not too much. This ain't gonna be a real long video, but you know, the spirit compelled me to do a video on this. So, without further ado, I'm gonna start it.
The Secretary General of the United Nations has invited the Pope to address this distinguished assembly of nations. In my own name and that of the entire Catholic community.
Repeat that again.
Yes, the very first remarks out of his mouth, the translator will say it. I flipped out, Alex. He says, I come to you in my own name, in the name of the Catholic community. He did not come in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. I never saw him do the sign of the cross while he was here, any of that stuff. This guy is an imposter.
Here it is. Thank you for your kind words once again following it.
And the truth is, this demon ain't no imposter. That's what you devils and you devil ass niggas follow. If you call yourself a Roman Catholic, you basically call yourself following after the devil himself, the so-called white man, you know. And he was just making that clear. And on another note, I wanted to play some of the things that this guy said.
Point of the mark of the beast being the microchip.
Now, this guy said he hoped that the mark of the beast ain't the microchip because of this devil saying that he come in his own name, which the mark of the beast is the microchip. I'll play it again.
It doesn't get to the point of the mark of the beast being the microchip, because at that point, you know, I mean, I will, of course, say that everything that's been prophesied is turning out to be true. And
now, you know, the mark of the beast, we know at Great Millstone, you know, we know that the mark of the beast is the microchip, you know, being taught by first Apostle Tahar, the other apostles, and elders, and on down to the smallest man. You know, we know that the mark of the beast is the microchip. It's just some niggas, the Christian Israelites, the IUIC, you know, they don't know, or the ISUPK, they don't know. And GOCC, damn, they don't know a goddamn thing, you know. They talking about crackers can make it. Well, Edomites can make it, so they actually a moot point. But anyway, I wanted to keep on going, like, just like even the Edomites know the scriptures pretty well.
Alex and Leo, check this out. When the Pope spoke before the United Nations, he says, I come in my own name and in the name of the Catholic community. Well, check out John 5:43. I am come in my Father's name, and you receive me not. If another shall come in his own name, him you will receive.
You know, and actually that's the same thing that Nate be doing. He coming in his own name. I'm Nathaniel 7, or I'm Nathaniel, whatever the fuck he be saying, you know, like he all high and mighty, but then he calls the name of the Lord Christ, you know, which is, you know, Edomite Christ. So, you know, he's coming in his own name. General Gehenna, he's coming in his own name. I mean, shit, if it ain't of IESUPK under General Gehenna is not the truth, where the fuck is that in the scriptures, man? That's some bullshit, you know? So he's coming in his own name, just like this Pope. So they basically condemning all you niggas that's following them. And yes, the Lord is going to destroy them as well. Moving on. We're going to go to the next thing that Pope Francis said, you know, while you stupid niggas is still in that Roman Catholic bullshit. But we're going to go ahead and play it.
The cross shows us a different way of measuring success. Ours is to plant the seeds. God sees to the fruits of our labors. And if at times our efforts and works seem to fail and not produce fruit, we need to remember that we are followers of Jesus Christ, and his life, humanly speaking, ended in failure, the failure of the cross.
Which is some real stupid bullshit. The Lord said it is done, you know. To say something is done is to say it's complete. And basically the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, completed his mission. And he's going to bring it to a close. You know, once the Most High send him back, he's bringing this to a close. So, what cross was a failure? White Jesus. Jesus Christ. You know, that was y'all. That's their failure. In other words, World War III is about to happen. Armageddon, Harmageddon is about to happen. You know, and Most High's judgment is about to happen, and they can't do shit to stop it. That's where they failed at. In other words, they know they're going into slavery. But, you know, they bring this devil to bless the New World Order anyway, which they know is going to fail as well. So, you know, you brothers out there that's doing the work, hey, stay strong and keep going, you know, because we almost out of here. Russia bombing targets in ISIS, and really, Russia is basically being a guard unto those Eastern nations, because Russia, along with China, has been, you know, against the U.S. for a long time. You know, with all the bombings in Iraq, the assassination of the governments in Iraq and Libya, Russia been itching to do this, and now, you know, the Lord put that spirit on President Putin. Hey, you go ahead and do this shit now. You know, this is Revelations chapter 16, verse 13. And I saw 3 unclean spirits like frogs come out of the mouth of the dragon, which is the UN, and the mouth of the beast, which is NATO, and the mouth of the false prophet, which is the Roman Catholic community. As Pope Francis so eloquently said in his speech, he comes in his own name and the Roman Catholic community. And yes, the UN, well, I'll let it come out of the devil's mouth himself.
If there's going to be any reform on that body.
Okay, Kapil, minus the Chinese, it's pretty much a white man's club there. You know.
Just like he said, the UN is pretty much a white man's club. You know, it wasn't never meant for anybody else to.
If there's going to be any reform on that body.
Okay, Kapil, minus the Chinese, it's pretty much a white man's club there. You know, and I think that's what the global South sees. I mean, where's the African voice? There's
right. I mean, there's no dark-skinned people on the UN. So that's pretty much a so-called white man's club, the devil's club. And the scriptures say the mouth of the dragon. The dragon is known for what? Being red, you know. So it's talking about Edomites. The UN is an Edomite club. And then going back into definitions, something the IUIC hate to do. I was looking up the word Catholic, you know, just to see what it meant, you know, Roman Catholic, and I was looking up the origins of Roman Catholicism and all that other bullshit. And, you know, when I was looking up the origins, they say they follow after so-called Jesus Christ, which is bullshit, and I know that's bullshit. But when you look up the word Catholic, then you get to the truth of the matter. Catholic, Middle English, Catholicus, Greek, Catholicos, general equivalent to Cathol, universal. According to the whole. Basically, Catholic means universal. That's what it means. The new definition, which is the same, you know, broad or wide-ranging in tastes, interests, or like having sympathies with all, broad-minded, liberal. Number 2, universal in extent, involving all of interest to all, pertaining to the whole Christian body, which is pretty much bullshit because it's talking about all, interest to all. Matter of fact, there's a video up on YouTube where the Pope was sending greetings to the Muslim community and shit. If you with the Lord, you ain't sending no greetings to no other bullshit religion, because the Lord ain't dealing with that. And basically that Roman Catholic bullshit is just what it is. And it's a universal doctrine trying to bring all deities together. You may have heard it before. It's called pantheism. Let's look at the word pan. All or everything, including or relating to all parts or members. And then you look up the word theism or theos, it means God. Theism, belief in deity or deities, belief in one God, so on and so forth. You can read the rest if you like. So being pantheos or pantheism is all gods or worshiping of all gods, which is the Roman Catholic belief. When you look up the word Catholic, it means universal. This is Matthew 6:22. The light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, the whole body shall be full of light. Single, one belief. Our only belief is in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai in these scriptures. That's it. We don't believe in all that other madness. And then going back to where the Roman Catholics get their beginning from, Dagon the fish god. That's why they wear those stupid looking hats, which represents the open mouth of a fish. And I pulled up a lot of images with the Dagon priest, just going through. And then of course this is up there, Jesus. That's basically the Roman Catholics letting you know what Jesus they worshiping, which is a fish. That's why they always had that, and what is it? Luke 11:23. He that is not with me is against me. He that gathereth not with me scattereth. That goes to, whether it's the Christian church, the Roman Catholic church, Muslims, whatever the hell, type of BS that you jakes are into. If you're not in the truth or with the Lord in truth and sincerity, then you're not with the Lord, and the Lord is going to kill you. Basically, you're going to die. That's the bottom line. And I'm going to finish off with this. This is Jude chapter 1 verse 16. These are murmurers, complainers, walking after their own lust, and their mouth speaketh great swelling words, having men's persons in admiration because of advantage. It's like the Pope, a murmurer, speaking great swelling words, but really it's talking about you jakes, to be honest. And those great swelling words, basically, it's talking in arrogance. Those are the great swelling words, like saying something like Jesus' death at the cross was a failure. That's mocking the Lord, and that's also going to the point where they're trying to get rid of the Bible. So, like I said, Spirit was on me to make a short lesson of this, and I'm not gonna be too long with it. So, with that, I'm gonna say Shalom Akim.